All right, for fans that don't know LSU, that don't cover LSU, that aren't around LSU, they're SEC fans, what is the thing people need to know about the quality of this roster and where the talent is relative to expectations?
I think that, in terms of the roster, offensive line, I think unbiased, probably the best in the entire country. I mean, their left tackle, Will Campbell, is number 1 on the Athletics draft big board, and he's not even 21 years old yet. It's going to be his third-year starter there, third-year starter right tackle, whatever. O-line's incredible. I really believe in Garrett Nussmeier, the quarterback. Wide receiver group, unproven, but a lot of talent to throw against the wall. And then defensively, a lot of question marks, but you spent about $10 million this offseason remaking the defensive staff. Okay? And at most position groups, I feel like you're going to find answers. The one Achilles heel is the interior defensive line, where they didn't have bodies. They missed on some transfer guys. So it's kind of a hodgepodge unit. But we had Brian Kelly on this morning, and he went out of his way to basically kind of stump for his D-line and say, look, it's going to be better than people think. So we'll see.
If you're talking 9-3, 10-2, but they missed the playoff, how do fans react to that outcome of the season? But like Nussmeier's clearly the guy, like they solved some problems, but maybe don't reach the playoff.
I think an eternal college football truth is 10-3 with a bowl win, right? So 9-3 regular season, but you have to win that bowl at that point. That's going to keep the majority of fans happy. Of course, there will always be people who fall on either side, but 10-2 would be an unqualified success. And I kind of think with how this new playoff works, we'll see if this bears out over time. I think 10-2 would almost guarantee you a playoff spot. So it's like I look at Tennessee, Mizzou, LSU, maybe Ole Miss as these teams that are all in that range. They all, when you look at their schedule, they all look like they could be 9-3 and 10-2. And who manages to get over that? I don't know why that hump is so hard from 9-3 to 10-2, but it is. And whoever manages to do that, make the playoffs. And if you make the playoffs, so then I think your fans are going to be happy no matter what. So yeah, I think the goal is the playoffs for Brian Kelly, but 9-3 would not be like an abject disaster. 8-4, and then everybody's going to be, burn it all down.